This is the remediation for target 2.2, graphing linear equations. So what will you learn in this video? First, you're going to learn how to identify slope and y-intercept if you have an equation. We're going to review how to draw a point on a graph. You're going to learn how to graph a linear equation. And you're going to learn how to graph horizontal and vertical lines. Lastly, you can use Desmos to check your answers. First, we're going to do vocab. So a linear equation means that we have a line, and then an equation always has an equal sign. So I will give you an example. Y equals 1/2 x minus 7. That is a linear equation, okay? Slope is the letter M, okay? So M represents slope. And then circle 1/2. So, en este caso, y igual 1 sobre 2x menos 7, 1 sobre 2 es slope. So, necesitas dibujar un círculo. Okay, the y-intercept, we use the letter B to represent it. So the y-intercept is -7. All right, a point obviously looks like this, but it has two numbers. Tiene dos números, un punto. The first number is represented by x, the second number is y. So el primer número en un punto es x y el segundo número en un punto es y. A horizontal line is this way. A vertical line is this way. So horizontal is if you're sleeping in bed, that's horizontal. If you're standing up, that's vertical. So that's the vocabulary. All right, now we're going to review identifying slope M and y-intercept B. So slope, okay, is always with x. So slope here is 1/2. And then we're going to do the arrows. So be up 1, right 2. Y-intercept, we'll do blue, is -3. Whoa. The next one, slope is 8, and the y-intercept is 1. Now remember for slope 8, you can put 8 over 1, up 8, right 1, because that's going to help you graph it. Okay, the next one, remember if you don't have a number with x, that means it's invisible and it's a 1. Si no tienes un número con la x es porque es un número invisible y necesitas escribir 1. So en este caso, okay, es negativo 1. So in this case, it's -1. And if there's no number below, si no hay número abajo, siempre es 1. That's going to be down 1, right 1. The y-intercept is 6. Okay, now careful with the next one because the order is different. So cuidado con el siguiente porque el orden es diferente con los grupos. So remember, slope is with x. Slope es con la x. So slope is -3. Again, over 1. Down 3, right 1. The y-intercept is 5. The next one's a little bit different. So, el siguiente es un poquito diferente. So, the number with x is 1 over 5. So, that's slope. So, número con la X es 1/5. Entonces, este es slope. Escribe las flechas. But the y-intercept, there's nothing here. So I'm going to put nothing. Okay, nothing means the number 0. So si no hay nada después, es porque ese significa 0. Ese es diferente cuando hay un número 1 bajo, porque tienes algo, so es 1 bajo. Pero cuando tienes nada, es 0. Okay, on the next one, I don't have any x. So another way you can write this. So en el siguiente, hay otra manera te puedes escribir este. I have 0x. Tenemos 0x. So podemos escribir 0x menos 2. So minus 2. So slope is 0 and the y-intercept is negative 2. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to do the steps when given an equation. Step 1 is that you're going to draw the y-intercept, and we use the letter B. Step 2 is you're going to put your pencil on the y-intercept. Step 3 is you're going to use slope, okay, to find and draw your second point. And then the last step is that you need to draw a line and connect the 2 points. Now, I want you to write the 4 steps in your first language. So, paso 1 es dibujar el y-intercept. Paso 2 es necesitas poner tu lápiz en el punto de y-intercept. Paso 3 es necesitas usar slope, encontrar y dibujar tu segundo punto. Y paso 4 es necesitas dibujar una línea conectando los 2 puntos. Y ahora necesitas escribir los 4 pasos en tu primer idioma. Okay. After you do that, we're going to go to the next part. So there's 4 types of questions. So hay 4 tipos de preguntas. So type 1 is when you have an equation. So tipo 1 es cuando tienes una cuestión. So the first thing you need to do is identify slope and identify the y-intercept. So la primera cosa que necesitas hacer es identificar slope y y-intercept. So that means during the test, you need to write that down on your paper. Okay? So cuando estás haciendo este tipo de problema en la prueba, necesitas escribir este en tu página. Escribe slope m igual y escribe y-intercept b igual. So slope is 1/3. And then draw the arrows. So slope is 1/3 y después dibujar las flechas. So 1 up, 3 to the right. The y-intercept is -2. The y-intercept is -2. Okay. After you do that, now you can graph this. So cuando tienes esta información, tú puedes dibujar la gráfica. So I want you to circle the y-intercept. That is because this is your first point on the graph. So, por favor, escribe un círculo alrededor de esta información porque este es tu primer punto en la gráfica. So, just think, y, okay, and this is y. So, where is -2? ¿Dónde está -2? So, -2 is down here, okay? Now, remember, step 2 says, so we did the y-intercept, step 2 is put your pencil on the y-intercept and then use slope to find your second one. So your pencil should be on this point, so right here, and now we're going to use slope. So ahora podemos usar slope. So I'm going to go up 1, podemos ir arriba 1, and then 3 to the right, 3 derecha. Okay, now draw the second point. So, después de este, tú puedes dibujar el segundo punto. Okay? Now, if you have 2 points, you connect them and you can make them a line. But in my class, I want us to practice drawing as many points as you can. So sí es suficiente, si tienes 2 puntos, tú puedes conectar y tienes una línea. Pero es mejor que podemos practicar dibujando más puntos en la gráfica. So, recuerdas, tú puedes repetir slope, uno arriba, 3 derecha, otro punto. Arriba uno otra vez, derecha 3 otra vez, otro punto. Okay, so you can keep repeating it. So up 1, right 3, here's another point. And you can keep going like this. And then at the end, you need to connect them. And that is the graph. Y esa es la gráfica. This is y equals 1 over 3x minus 2. All right, now we're going to go to type 2. If you're given slope and you're given the y-intercept. So this one's actually easier. You know that slope is negative 2 over 3. So that's going to be down 2, right 3. And that the y-intercept is negative 3. Okay? Your first point is always the y-intercept. Tu primer punto en la gráfica siempre es el y-intercept. So we're going to draw a circle again, put an arrow and say, this is the first point on the graph. Okay, ese es el primer punto en la gráfica. So again, y, and here we go, we have y, negative 3, negative 3. Okay, now we can use slope. So cuando tienes tu y-intercept en la gráfica, tú puedes usar slope and encontrar tu segundo punto. Okay, so remember, put your pencil on the y-intercept. Necesitas poner tu lápiz and el y-intercept aquí. And now we're going to go down 2 and then right 3. And then I have a point. I can go the other way and repeat the pattern. So tú puedes repetir el patrón. Draw a line. And that is the graph. Esa es la gráfica. Alright, type 3 is when you're given slope and a point on the graph. So you need to graph the line that goes through the point on the graph and has a slope of 2 over 7. So it has to go through the point. That means it's touching the point. So necesitas dibujar una línea que está tocando este punto aquí y tiene slope de 2 sobre 7. So it has to touch that point and it has to have slope of 2 over 7. Now, if my slope m is 2 over 7, the arrows is 2 up because it's positive, 7 spaces to the right because it's positive. So I'm going to go up 2 and then right 7 and draw my next point. So remember, you have to start at the point they give you on the graph. So recuerdas, aquí en este ejemplo, tú necesitas empezar aquí en el punto que está en la gráfica. Okay, and then after, just connect the points. Y después solo necesitas conectar los puntos. Y esa es tu gráfica. So just remember, connect the 2 points, draw that line, and that's your graph. All right, the last type is when they give you slope, okay, and they give you a point. So, what does this mean you need to do? Okay, so en este ejemplo tienes slope y tienes un punto. So, ¿qué necesitas hacer con este? Okay, you're going to circle the point. If you have a point, you always draw it first. So, a y-intercept and a point, you always draw first. So, I'm going to put an arrow. This is the first point on the graph. Okay. Now remember, that one's x and this is y. So we need to find that point on the graph. This is where we're going to do a review. So, x, if I go like this, x is first, y second. Okay, so if this is x, okay, x is pink, si x es rosado, that means it's on the x-axis. So eso significa necesitas encontrar negative 3 en este eje de x. So negative 3 is right here. Negative 3 está allá. Y, okay, the y-axis is this one. Where is positive 2? There's positive 2. Here's negative 3. Okay, so they need to meet. Los dos números necesitan conocer. So they're going to meet right here. Okay, so this point is negative 3, positive 2. So este punto significa negativo 3 y 2 porque x es negativo 3 y y es 2. Okay, now we can use slope. Ahora podemos usar slope. Okay, so slope m is 2 over 3 and draw the arrows. So 2 is positive, so it's up. 3 is positive, so it's right. Okay, so we're going to go up 2 and right 3. Podemos ir arriba 2 espacios y después 3 espacios derecha. And that's the next point. Y ese es el segundo punto. And remember, you can repeat this. Recuerda, tú puedes repetir este. Up 2, right 3. And then draw a line. And that is your graph. All right, now it's time to practice. So take the next couple of minutes, review, attempt to do it without looking at your notes, and then check your answers with this video. Okay, for practice problem number 1, slope is negative 2 over 1. Okay, so it's down 2, right 1. Y-intercept is positive 5. The y-intercept is your first point. So ese es tu primer punto. So it'd be at 5. Then I'm going to use slope. I'm going to go down 2. And then right 1. Abajo 2, derecho 1. There's my other point. Down 2, right 1, a point. Down 2, right 1, a point. Abajo 2, derecho 1, otro punto. Abajo 2, derecho 1, otro punto. And then I'm going to connect all the points. And that's my line. Practice number 2, slope is 4 over 1, so that means up 4, right 1. But your first point is the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is negative 1, so negative 1 is here. Right, y-intercept is negative 1. Y, negative 1. Okay, now I'm going to go up 4, right 1. Ahora podemos ir 4 arriba y 1 derecha. Draw another point. I can also find my other point this way. And there's the graph. Esa es la gráfica. Practice 3. Slope is negative 3 over 5. Negative 3 means down, 5 means right. And you have to touch the point on the graph. Okay, so your point is right here. That's where you're starting. So necesitas empezar aquí. So abajo 3, derecha 5. So we went down 3, and then right 5, draw a point. Down 3, right 5, draw a point. And then draw the line. And that's the graph. The last one, the point 4, -3. 4 is x, -3 is y. So that means 4, -3. So this point is right there. Slope is -3/2. So we're going to go down 3, right 2. So down 3, right 2. Draw a point. And you can find more points on the other side. So necesitas ir abajo 3 espacios, derecha 2, porque estamos usando slope. Y tú puedes repetir este slope, pero en la otra dirección. So 2 and 3, point. 2, 3, point. 2, 3, point. All the points would be equal distance from each other. And that's the graph. Now, go to target quizzes, and you should find some practice.